Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever the fuck you celebrate. That's not what this is about. I just hope everyone's having fun with their family and enjoying the day, as far as I'm concerned. However you celebrate that, do you, boo-boo. Do you. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I thought I'd show you guys what's in my personal makeup kit. I don't have like a professional makeup kit because I don't do makeup professionally, so no point. Anyways, so the only thing I have is a personal makeup kit, which one of my sisters actually got me a hard case makeup kit for my birthday so that I could put all my shiznit in it. To set up, it's very deep, so you can actually end up stacking stuff on top if you need to get everything in. And so it looks like this, and then what happens is it has a little extended thing in there that you can, do you see that? Do you see that? So I've got a couple of tiered layers, and then I've got actually stuff in the bottom. So now that that's nice and done and over with, that was super awkward and delicious. I thought we should go through it and I could show some of my like must-haves and favorites of my personal makeup kit. So let's get started, guys. The first thing I want to do is start off with kind of like protecting the skin, because that's where I start all the time, is making sure that my sensitive skin has protection on it from the makeup, just because I really break out if I don't take care of that. So one of my newest purchases that I'm actually pretty pumped about is, it's like a little scrubby thing. It has, I got it at Shoppers Drug Mart, and it has this little, I don't even know how I'm going to show you guys this, like, I don't even know, sticky out part where you slide it between your fingers so that you can just use it to rub all over your face so you have like a better handle on it. It works fairly good, but once it's wet it does kind of get slippery, so it is kind of hard to scrub and hold on, but it's definitely, I'd say, still pretty productive. I usually squirt some of my face wash onto it and then lather it up on my face with this and then wash it off, and I don't know, it just makes my whole face feel a bit better just because it got like a light scrub. And then after I wash my face, of course, I talk about this all the time, I use the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Overnight Mask, and I really like this. It's a really thick lotion, and so I don't know, I just like the way that feels. This is sounding really awkward, like this whole like intro bit, I don't know, just feels a little awkward to me, but I'll let you decide. But yeah, it's a thicker lotion, and so I don't know, I just feel like it moisturizes my face a bit better than thinner ones. I feel like thinner ones dry out really quick, and then it's like, well, what was the point of that? So I actually don't use this at night. I use it every morning under my makeup, and that's just what works for me. Anywhoozles, another protection thing is, as odd as this sounds, the All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray by Urban Decay. I heard a lot of people like rant and rave about this for like a really long time, as I'm sure you guys have too if you watch other YouTube beauty videos, but I didn't get a chance to try it because my Sephora, it was always sold out. And so I finally got my hands on it, and I will say it does help in making me not sweat through my makeup, but it helps me not get pimples if I leave my makeup on longer. Like, I can literally sleep in my makeup. I've literally slept in my makeup. Like, this is super disgusting, but this is the first time I've ever done this. It's so weird. I'll put my makeup on, leave it on all day, go to sleep with it on, making sure I spray this stuff on my face just in the morning after I put it on. It'll last all day, last all night. I do some touch-ups, spray again, last all day, last all night. I had to do this for like 3 days in a row because of school. I just like did not have time to do my makeup, and I was so exhausted when I got home I didn't want to take it off. And for some reason this, like, I didn't get pimples at all. It was so weird, and like that's so odd for me because I have really sensitive skin, so if I leave anything on my skin at night, like it's like yelling at me when I wake up, right? But I don't know, for some reason when I wore this, that didn't happen. So I don't know. I really like this stuff. I just give a couple spritzes, like 1, 2 for one side of the face and the other side of the face. Mine is a little bit awkward to like spritz. I find that sometimes that gets stuck, but other than that, this is I think a really good product. I think we should go into must-have brushes next, because you can't get the right makeup unless you got the right tools. So these two brushes are my absolute favorite. One is an angled brush, and the other one is just a small flathead brush. And I use the angled one to fill in my eyebrow, and then I use the flat one to go underneath and like clean up any smudges or anything that my angled one left behind. And I find these like an absolute perfect duo. And if you're wondering, yes, these are the Made You Look by Lex brushes. And I think they're fairly good, but like I haven't had mine that long, and like the blue's already coming off of the like the handle, I guess. And also the Made You Look label is also rubbing off. Like, keep in mind I do use these brushes like literally every day, but that just kind of took me by surprise. Anyways, I'd still get them. They're definitely a very high quality brush. I really like them, but yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. Another must-have brush for me is this bad boy, which is also a Made You Look brush. It's just like a circular shape. It's kind of circular. It's like, it's a little higher in the middle. It's like a really big contour brush, not contour brush, but like crease brush. That's what it is. It looks like kind of how a small crease brush would, but it's bigger. And I find it really good for me for like getting my blush and my highlight and my contour on my cheeks. I just think it like fits my face like perfectly. So whenever I'm like it just dusts it on like perfectly in the right spot. I use this one just to like brush on powder over my foundation just to set it, and this one works really good. This is literally No Name. I've had it for years and years and years and years and years, and it's my favorite brush. I can't find a brush that's the same as it, like the same wideness but not as dense. All the newer brushes are super dense, and so when I go to put on my powder, it really like cakes it on in one spot, and I'm like, oh, that's super unattractive. I didn't want a big brown spot right here, but okay, I guess I'll try and buff that out. And then, honestly, a lifesaver for me is a small contour brush. So, not contour, why do I keep saying that? Crease brush. Oh, I'm so not here right now. See how these two are, like, kind of related? Like, this one goes higher in the middle than on the sides, and this one is higher in the middle than on the sides. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that in all the brightness here, but anyways, they are. And this is really perfect for just getting in my crease, and like if I need to like get ready really quickly, what I'll do is I'll just put on some eyeliner and then take a light brown and put it on the crease. And even with like my normal skin color, it still looks like I did quite a bit of makeup, even though I really didn't. And so I just find this perfect for like blending out around my crease, or just taking a bit of intense color on the tip of it and really like putting it in spots that I want it, and instead of like doing the windshield wiper motion, I'll just tap it to make sure that the color is really condensed in certain spots. So I think this is just a really good like overall brush for like blending and placing color. So if you don't want to have like a bunch of different brushes because you just can't afford it, definitely invest in something like this. I really like it and I use it all the time. Alright, and then the next thing I have in here is a earth-toned palette. This is the same Styla one that I've been using forever. I think it's Styla. It's either Styla or Stila. It might be Stila. Fuck. I can never remember. Honestly, remind me in the comments down below. So many people have told me and I keep forgetting, and I don't know why. It must seem very awkward to me, however it's pronounced, because I never remember it. But yeah, I have a lot of earth tones in here because it's super, like, again, if I'm in a pinch, I can just take that brush and, you know, dip it in this tan one, put it all over my eyelid, and then dip it in a couple of the browns and just blend out around the crease, and I'm like ready to go like that. And I just really like, I find that so useful, like honestly all the time. So I would definitely encourage having like an earth toned or like nude palette in your makeup kit. I would also suggest having like a bright colored one just so that you have the two in case you want to do something super fun. I just knew I wouldn't be doing my makeup real hardcore through the holiday season because I'll be traveling a lot, so I didn't even bother putting it in. Another must have in my case is a white eyeliner, a light pink nude lip liner, and then a couple of different forms of just like light pinks and like nudie lip colors. This is probably my brightest pink, and this is probably my nudiest nude. You can see that. Just because these again go with everything, so it's really easy. Those are definitely my must-haves. I always think you should have like earth-toned nudes basically for all your colors in here, just because it's really quick and really easy to just get up, do your makeup, and go. You could also have a bright red in here. I usually do for like lipstick, just because a nice nude eye with a bright red lip is also a very like casual but cute look. And then other stuff I have in here is just like random, like I have an eyelash curler, you know, I have my contouring color, you know, I have my, oh, these two I should mention before I forget. I also have my eyebrow tweezers and my eyebrow scissors in case my eyebrows get a little crazy on the road. Do you ever have that where you're like not really paying attention to your eyebrows and then all of a sudden one day you like really look at them and you're like, jeez, what the fuck happened? Like, Jesus Christ, oh my god. Like, how has someone not said something? Like, I will have so many like small hairs that I need to tweeze, and I'll just notice them all at once, and I'm like, oh my god. And it just bothers me so much if I don't have like tweezers or like a waxing pot next to me so that I can fix it. Yeah, I do have a bunch of other like lip glosses and like lip colors in here just because they all fit. But honestly, those are basically all the essentials, and then of course don't forget a beauty blender. But yeah, my kit's pretty like normal, I would say. I also have my huge thing of false eyelashes in here and the glue for it if I need it, but what I showed you is basically all the essentials that I would definitely have in my case. And then if you have extra room or know what you want to do for your makeup, you can add like extra things, take other things out that you know you won't need. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a quick overview of what I have and what I find super important and super helpful for me when I'm traveling through the holiday seasons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you guys are having an awesome time with family and friends. Don't be afraid to stalk me, follow me on my social media. On Twitter, it's at KSBELLANGER, and on Instagram, Google+, and Tumblr, it's XOXOPrettyBitches, and on Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/TinkTheMadScientist. And I think that's it. That's all, guys. Yeah, I will see you pretty bitches in my next video.